Hello everyone, it's Bree here at Vinyasa Wave. I hope you're having an awesome day. I'm excited to have you today. Today's wave is going to be a creative Vinyasa power flow. So we're going to be switching directions while getting sweaty at the same time. We're going to start in child's pose, so come down to your knees, open your knees as wide as comfortable for you, and I'll meet you when you're ready, okay? All right, let's go ahead and come down to our knees. Let's find child's pose. So you're going to open your knees as wide as your mat. And just walk your hands all the way forward. If your forehead meets the mat, great. If not, no worries. If you want to place a mat, or a pillow there, or a block, something, so you don't have to go as deep into the pose if you don't want to. And then let's just kind of arrive here on this mat. Do whatever it is you need to become present. Cultivate awareness, presence, mindfulness right here on this mat. Big deep breaths in, big deep breaths out. As you start to create that awareness, that presence on this mat, let's also go ahead and let go of any expectations or judgments we have of what this wave is going to look like for us. Let's just put that out of this mat. This cannot be within the four corners of your mat. Just move freely with your body. Move freely with your breath. Big inhale here. Exhale, walk your hands over to the left side of your mat, and your right hand lands on top of your left hand. And then sit back into the hips, feeling a nice side body stretch on the right side. As we're dropping those expectations and judgments we have of ourselves right now, be open to listening to your body and allowing it to move how it wants to move today. Big inhale, walk your hands to the center of the mat. And then exhale, walks them over to the right side. Left hand lands on right hand this time. Sit back through that left hip, finding a stretch in the side body. And then walk your hands back through center. Push up through tabletop, so hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. And then big inhale, drops the belly, gaze goes up. And then exhale, round through the spine, pushing through the floor, finding an exaggerated arch in that spine, tucking the pelvis. And then inhale, pull it through, pull that heart all the way through. Exhale, round. Inhale up. Exhale, round. Inhale, last one. Drop the belly, gazes up. Exhale, round. And then find a neutral spine. Big inhale, send your right arm out and left leg behind you. And then exhale, tap in the center. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap, right elbow, left knee. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap. Last one. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap. And then inhale, open back up. And then keeping your right arm where it is, send your left leg out to the side of the mat. Exhale, cactus the arms, so you have kind of like goalpost arms. And then big inhale, lift the heart to the sky, so you're opening up to the right side. And then exhale, thread that arm underneath your left arm, reaching for your left knee. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap. Keeping the core tight. Think about engaging that core so the belly button is touching the spine. Exhale, tap. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap. One more. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap. And bring it back to neutral. So plant your right hand down. Big push and rock back onto your right knee. Arms come overhead. We're now kneeling with our left leg out. Big inhale here. Exhale, drop your right arm down to the right side of your mat. Hips go forward so we're in a straight line. Left arm to the sky. Think about rolling that left shoulder back to the midline so we're in a nice straight line. And then really plant into that right hand until your left leg begins to float off the ground. Exhale, taps left elbow, left knee. Inhale, open, keeping the core tight. Left elbow, left knee. Open. Left elbow, left knee. Open. Again. One more. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Open back up. And then push it back to the original pose. And then come back down to your table. Tucking that left leg in. Big inhale. Sends your left arm and right leg long. Exhale. Tap it underneath the body. Inhale. Open. Exhale. Tap. Inhale. Open. Exhale, tap. Engage that core when you're tapping. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap. Inhale, open. Drop your right leg out to the right side of the mat. And then goalpost your left hand. So we're finding cactus arms. Big inhale, roll that left shoulder up to the sky. Exhale, thread it under, find your right knee. Inhale up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, roll it open. Exhale, tap. Inhale up. Exhale, tap. And then find neutral. Plant your left hand down. Big push, rock back onto that left knee. Arms come overhead. Big inhale here. Exhale, drop your left arm down. Hips come forward just a little bit so we're not sitting out here. Right arm is to the sky. Stay for the breath in. Breath out. One more big breath in. Breath out. Good. Big inhale here. Exhale, tap right knee, right elbow. You can move your left arm out if you need. Open. Tap. Open. Tap. Open. Tap. Open. Tap. One more. Big reach and tap. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Send your right leg long. Find the original pose. And then plant your hands down. Tuck your right knee in, finding your table. Tuck your toes. Send your hips high. Find your first down dog of the wave. And then just begin to find organic movement here. What is your body asking for? Maybe rocking side to side, dropping one heel at a time, getting into the back of the leg. And then when you're ready, let's find stillness. We're going to be here for a few breaths. So big breath in. Exhale out. Big breath in. Breath out. Hips are high. Think about tilting the pelvis to the sky, pushing through the hands, finding length in that spine. Last one. Big breath in. Breath out.
Big inhale, start to come onto your tippy toes and round the spine, finding your first spinal wave all the way to plank, and then send it back, finding down dog. Move with your breath. Keep moving through that spine, and then exhale, send it back. Inhale up, and send it back. Let's lubricate that spine. Last one. Beautiful. Gaze goes forward. On your exhale, step it all the way to the top of the mat. Big inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, arms come overhead. Let them meet at the top, so palm to palm. And then drop the hands, keeping them together behind your head. So the forearms are resting on the back of your head. Big inhale, and then begin to lean back just a little bit. Let your head rest on your forearms, opening that heart. And then exhale, find neutral. Release the arms behind the back until they interlace. Pull the heart open, gaze goes up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, find plank. Lower down chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. We'll do that again. Gaze goes forward. Exhale sends you to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Arms come overhead until they meet. Once they meet, bend at the elbows, keeping the hands together till they find a place behind your head. Big inhale, begin to lean back just a little bit. So we open up the heart, gaze goes up. And then release the arms behind the back, let them interlace. Pull the heart open. Exhale, fold. Keeping the bind over the head. Big breath here. Breath out. Release the arms. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, find your plank. Lower down chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Right leg to the sky. Step it all the way through. And then walk your hands to the left side of your mat. So we're here in this wide leg forward fold. And then straighten through the arms. Right arm goes to the sky, finding a twist. Think about rolling this right shoulder back to the midline. Option to take the right arm all the way around until you find that left hip crease. Make sure we're keeping the hips square so we're not leaning to one side as we're twisting. And switch sides, right arm down, left arm up. And then option to find your right hip crease. And release. Begin to walk your hands over to your right foot as you bend into that right knee. Left toes begin to point to the sky. And then gently walk over to the other side as you find ninja squat on the left side. And then just keep moving with your breath, switching side to side. We're going to get into those hips. And if you feel comfortable, you can start doing it with your hands off the mat, or maybe with just one hand. See what you can do today. Again, we're not moving with judgment or any expectation today. We're just moving and seeing what the body's telling us. Couple more. Beautiful. And let's land on our right side first. And then we'll move to our left side, dropping your right hand down to your left foot. And roll the hips all the way over to the left side of the mat. So we're here in this Revolve Skandasana. Left arm is to the sky. Beautiful. Push through that right arm. Left leg meets right foot, finding side plank. Left arm is still to the sky. If you need to move back onto your mat, you can. Big breath here. Breath out. Tap your left foot in front of you and then behind you. One more time, in front of you and behind you, and then plant into that left foot, hips go high, finding wild thing. Keep hips high, squeeze the butt cheeks, protect your back. Beautiful. Flip all the way around, keeping the side plank. Left foot steps all the way to the top of your mat, right next to your right hand. We're here in revolve side angle. Left arm is to the sky. Option to take the bind. Right leg is straight and engaged. Left leg, we're sinking into that knee. And release the bind, right hand back down to the floor, left arm to the sky. Big inhale, windmill, open to warrior two. So left arm is in front now, right arm is behind. Sink a little bit deeper into that hip. Big breath here, breath out. Hands come to heart center, find prayer. Shift to the back of the mat, finding your lunge first, and then hook that left elbow on your your right thigh. So again, revolved side angle. Option to drop the left knee down if you need. Big breath here. Breath out. And release, frame that right foot. Push all the way through, finding standing split on the right foot. Left leg goes to the sky. Option to play with your balance here. You can grab your ankle, hover both arms with airplane arms. Move. Find what's comfortable for you. And release both hands to the floor if they're not already. Big inhale here. Exhale, tap your left foot, right calf. Open back up for your split. Drop your knee down to your calf, finding your Shiva squat. The left leg goes back up. Two more. Drop it down. Open. Tap, last one. Open. And then exhale, step that left foot next to your right. Big inhale here. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, arms come overhead. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, find your plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Big breath here. Breath out. Come back to your breath in case you lost it. It's okay if you're if you're facing a different direction. Keep in mind, we're moving without judgment today. And gaze goes forward, left leg to the sky. Step it all the way through. This time, walk your hands over to the right side, finding your wide-legged forward fold here. Big inhale, lengthen through that spine. Exhale, fold. And then begin to walk your hands past your heels and just keep going. See where your body leads you today. How far can you walk your hands back? Do you want to walk your hands back? That's a conversation to have with your body today. And release, come back to neutral. And then here we go again. Drop over to your left hip and switch to your right hip. See if you can move this time. Now that you know what you're doing, you're a little bit warmed up. If you can try without any hands. Again, that's an option. You don't have to do that. Good. Last one, stop on your left side. Get ready to go to the front of the mat. So big inhale here. Exhale, send it to the front of the mat. Left hand meets the floor. Drop the hips over to your left side, finding Revolve Skandasana. If you need to scooch back on your mat, do so. Right arm is to the sky. My mic is falling off. Good. And then take your right foot on top of your left, finding side plank. Engage the core. Tap your right foot in front of you, behind you, in front of you, behind you. Plant through that right foot, hips go high, finding wild thing. Reach all the way to the front of the room. Keep breathing. And flip it all the way around. Right foot comes to the top of the mat, finding a revolve side angle. So right arm to the sky, left hand down. Left leg is engaged. Hips are low. Option to take the bind. And release if you're in the bind. Left hand comes down, right arm is up. Big inhale as we windmill open to warrior two. So left heel drops down to the floor, right arm to the front of the room. Sink into that right hip, that right thigh, Big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Hands come to prayer. And switch to the back of the mat. Find your lunge first. Hook that right elbow on your left knee. Revolve side angle. Right leg is engaged now, nice and straight. Option to drop the knee if you need. Ooh. Again, embrace all those wobbles. And release, frame that left foot. Step all the way through, finding standing split. So right leg goes to the sky. Option to play with your balance here. See what you could do. And then drop the hands to the floor if they're not already. Big inhale. Exhale, tap right knee, left calf. Shiva squat. Open up. Tap. Open. Tap. Open. Last one. Open. And then exhale, step your right foot next to your left. Inhale, halfway lift here. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, arms come overhead. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, find your plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Big breath here. Exhale, let it go. Drop down to your knees and sit back onto your heels. And we're gonna find our boat pose. I'll face you so you can see. So find boat pose, so feet are off the ground. Big breath here. Exhale, let it go. Our next exhale, we're dropping a leg down and lowering into low boat. So big inhale. Exhale, drop your left leg, low boat. Inhale up. Right leg. Up. Left. Up. Right. Up. Left. Up. Right, up, left, up. Last one, right, up. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Tap each side. So tap, tap, move with your breath. Just keep tapping. I'll tell you when to stop. Slow and controlled. We're not running a race here. Slowly. The slower you go, the better the burn. 2 more. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Come down to your back. Keep your your knees bent. Arms come down by the side. Big inhale, hips go high. Finding your bridge pose. Squeeze the booty cheeks. Send your right leg to the sky. Exhale, lower the hips to a hover, keeping your right leg straight. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up, lower, up, lower, up. Last one, lower, up. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Drop the right leg down. Lower the hips down. Take one breath here. Good. Big inhale. Lift through the hips. Push all the way through. Send your left leg to the sky. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Lower. Up. Lower. Up. Lower. Up. Last one. Lower. Up. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Tuck that left foot in and then drop the hips. Heels go out to the side. Knees come in. Big breath here. Exhale. Let it go. Good. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice tight squeeze. And release your left leg down. Right knee is still in the chest. Give it a good squeeze. Right leg goes up to the sky. Find a place that's comfortable for you to give a little gentle pull on that leg without bending the knee or pulling up the heart, or I'm sorry, the chest. If you have a belt or a towel, you can wrap it around your foot and you'll have better pull that way if it's hard for you to reach like your calf or something. And release. Bend your knee back into your chest. Left hand grabs your knee, right arm out to the side, and drop it over to the left side. Gaze goes over right shoulder. And bring it back through center. Release that right leg down. Left knee comes into the chest. Give it a good squeeze. And then straighten through the leg. Find a place that's comfortable to reach. And for you to just give a gentle pull. And tuck it in. Right hand grabs your knee and send it over to your right side as your left arm comes out to the side. And release. Go ahead and let that left leg go long. And then let's find Shavasana, so your final resting pose. So feet fall open, palms to the sky. Close the eyes. Maybe roll the shoulder blades under. And just let your breath find a natural rhythm as you move through the body, and just let it all melt. Bring awareness back into the room. Maybe wiggle your toes and fingers. And roll over to one side and pause there before pushing all the way up to a seated position. Hands drape over the knees. Sit tall through the spine and then just bow the head a little bit. Let's just do a scan of the body. See if there's anything present for you, anything that came up. Since we were making an effort to move without any expectations or judgments, did you notice anything trying to creep in? Did you notice anything new about yourself? And again, it's okay if nothing came up. It's okay if you just moved with no intention. If your intention only was just to get a little sweaty, that is okay. We're going to close the practice out with a nice sigh out. So hands come to the third eye. Big inhale here. Exhale, sigh it out. Thank you for waving with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. I'll see you again soon. Bye.